It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to episode 105 of Let's Bet It. Got a nice slate to talk about. I've got some looks tonight that I really like. 9 game slate. Um, yeah, man. Just looking to looking to get paid, man. I know last night for me, I went. I feel like I went 1-1. I got to look, but decent. Been a decent week, so far for me as far as betting NBA. Been betting a little college here and there, but not too much. Stacks, how you doing, bro? How's your week been looking so far?
I ain't gonna lie. It seems like lately, I've been running a little bit. Like yesterday, I did pub. I killed pub yesterday. Swept my stacks. Took some heat about my Charlotte pick. They blew Boston out. Went to the Robert Morris game, so I wasn't able to live bet. And then I posted. It wasn't nothing serious. A couple people DM me thinking it was serious, but they heard my voice. That shit wasn't serious. Like me and my man went to the Robert Morris Youngstown State game, and we do it like every year. But he had a coat on. And we go there, and I bet on Robert Morris. I gave out the future Robert Morris plus 250 to win the Horizon, and I had Robert Morris minus 4.5 yesterday. And we get there, and they're doing warm-ups. And this nigga take off his jacket. Oh, shit, my fault. Probably gonna get you flagged for that. But I'm working. That's like the third time I had. I apologize. So that won't happen no more. But this dude take off his jacket and was like, and showed this big Youngstown shirt. And I recorded it. I was like, this disloyal. I told my man beside me, like, man, change me seats. I don't even want to sit beside someone this disloyal. Like, how you come, we come in every Horizon and bet Robert Morris. We do it together. Like, it's a thing.
And he had a Youngstown shirt on. That's
and he bet Youngstown.
And he bet him. Dang.
And what we always do is we always get our tickets be behind the road team. So we sat behind Youngstown because I like to heckle the coach.
Oh, okay. That's what's
up. I don't mess with the players because they're kids, but I like to heckle the coach.
Yeah.
That's but other than that, like, yeah, I've been hot and telling LJ he been hot. I wake up and I be the first one. As soon as I share it, I bet it. I don't even look into it. I listen to what he say, but I'm really not listening to what he say. I just want to know what the play is.
Yeah.
Like because I know he did his homework. So I don't his trends. It's good to have it, but me personally, I don't care what he's saying. I just want to know what the bet is so I can put it in now before the line move.
LJ, bro, how you doing, man? Like he said, man, you been on fire, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know how it goes. You know, when you hot, you hot, but when you not, hey, man, you not. So I'm just on a good streak right now. You know, trying to get paid each and every day, man. Like we do, get up early. You know, some of us got multiple streams of income we get to every day, man. But we always make time to try to cap these games and see if we can bust these bookies. So
yeah, definitely.
Always looking forward to sharing it with y'all, man. Hey, let's attack and see if we can get some action.
All right, y'all, let's get into it, man. First game up. Magic and Mavericks, and some injury news literally is just coming across the screen for this game. So Jonathan Isaac just got ruled out. Wendell Carter available to play. Anthony Black available to play. Flag is out for Dallas.
I thought he got ruled in.
He's in for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
No,
wait, so Flag not playing tonight?
Thursday. No, he's playing today. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought him ruled in.
Today was Wednesday for some. Yeah, he's in. So Flag is in for Dallas. Carter and Black are in for Orlando. I think that's really it. Major injury news. And I think Najee Marshall's probable too for Dallas. So This is a game that I really didn't dig too much into. I had other spots on the board that I liked, so I'll hand it off to you first, LJ. If you got anything on this one, bro.
Yeah, man. I attacked Dallas early. They're one of the worst first quarter teams in the NBA. So Magic 7-3 against the spread in the first quarter at home. Their last 10 games. So I'm gonna trust they jump on them early. I already bet 2.5 Magic first quarter. And like I said, I see points because now you putting the Cooper in there and a bunch of more people that can score the ball, and Black for Orlando be hooping. So he in there. I see points. So I wouldn't mind it going over, but I just want to focus on the first quarter where Dallas has been vulnerable all year, not being able to cover that first quarter spread. So Magic 2.5 first quarter official.
Cool. Stacks, you got anything on this one, bro?
Yeah, it's good to hear that LJ don't mind seeing points because that's what I'm on. I'm on the over. I got 228 and a half. I got this early this morning. And my whole thing is this is one of my bets to be transparent that I don't have trends to back my over. I just like the pace of play that Orlando plays at home. I don't think Dallas plays any defense. I think Orlando's suspect to give up some points. And when I bet it, I was hoping that Cooper was going to be back in. Just to, I don't think he's been gone long enough to disrupt the chemistry. So I expect to see a lot of points. I expect to be back and forth. If I had to be on the side, it would only be I can't lay this many points with the Magic. Even though they're doing better in recent form, but when you talk about 3 possessions, which you need to win to cover, I can't do that with Orlando. But I'm on the over 228 and a half. I really like it. Actually, I like it a lot.
And I made these banners this morning, so this total is actually the side and the total have moved. So Magic minus 7.5, and the totals went up to 230.5. So kind of plays right into the overplay. So good looks.
That's good.
Let's next one. Toilet bowl. Jazz and the Wizards. Man, this line is moved too. It was 243.5 on the totals, now down to 241. Wizards have gained a point in the spread, so they're sitting at 3.5. Trae Young debut with the Wizards tonight. I don't know how that's gonna look, but this is another game that I really don't have too many strong opinions on. Stacks, you got anything on this one, bro?
No, I don't. I don't have nothing official. But just watching YouTube, I can't even remember who the first person I heard it. And I ain't gonna play it, but I do kind of like it. A couple people like the Trae Young assist. And my whole thing is it's his first game back. And first game with a new team. And just not knowing him personally, but just knowing Trae's game and knowing his personality, he gonna want to put on a show. So he got thrown out the last game and he wasn't even playing, and he got thrown out the game. So I don't know what that was about, but it just shows that he's all about this Wizard. So I didn't bet it, but it's a good look because I could just see him come out here the first game full and a lot of logo threes, throwing up lobs. Lobs is gonna get you the assist. So I do like that play. I'm just not gonna bet. I don't want to be involved in this Wizards and Jazz because I like to fade tanking teams. Well, now we got 2 of them. So,
yeah,
and I think this point. I don't want to take the over because I think it's a little bit too high. So, all that to say, I don't have nothing in this game, but I think the Trae Young is worth a look. It's just him coming off the injury. He's going to have to get them assists or his points. He's going to have to get them fast. He's got to be on a minute restriction.
I would have to assume so.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I don't want to bet it because he's going to get it fast.
LJ, you got anything on this one, bro?
Over and nothing. Points. Yeah. Both teams don't play no defense. They give up 120 plus points. So, hey, I see over, man. There's nothing I can see. And like I mentioned on the last show, Wizards, they are home favorite. So 3-1 to the over as a home favorite. What's next time the Wizards going to be a home favorite against somebody? I don't think it's going to be too many more chances.
Probably never. Let me look at that.
Unless they play the Jazz again. at
Yeah.
home.
So I would just stick to the percentage, 75%. That's a good percentage to just at least throw a little dart at the over, you know what I'm saying? A little sprinkle. Not too much big.
And the totals actually went down. It's down to 241. So it's moved from its open. Let's see when the Wizards could possibly be a home favorite again this season.
Yeah, look at this schedule.
Do they play the Nets?
They will probably not be a home favorite the rest of the year. They got a ton of road games, but their home schedule after this. So after this game, they go on the road for 4. They come back. They've got Golden State, Detroit twice, OKC. They hit the road again for 5 straight. Come back home to Philadelphia. Hit the road again for 2. Then come back Bulls twice in Miami. So I doubt they'll be a home favorite again.
Yeah.
And the thing about that is, like, by namesake, not this year, but they got potential, like, to be 2 years away to being 2 years away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you look at namesake, even though they can't stay healthy, you say Trey and Anthony, you're tanking, you're going to get a draft pick. Add Sar to the equation. Like, they could be a little thorn in people's side in the next few years, but we can't count on Anthony or Trey to stay healthy. So, that's why I said by name, it looked like they working on something.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. All right, fellas. Next one, Warriors Rockets. This one has moved. Rockets were 9.5-point favorites, now down to 8.5. Total is moved a little bit. It was 214.5 down to 213. Jabari Smith is on the injury report for the Rockets, questionable. Amen Thompson as well. Sengun is questionable for Houston. Golden State, I mean, Steph is still out. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody of super importance that's on the IR report for Golden State. So this one, man, I don't see where points are going to come from, especially if Sengun is out. I mean, you still got Durant, but they've been struggling to score. The Warriors, of course, struggle to score with they've been struggling to score with Curry being out. So the only way I could look is the under. I do think this is too many points for Houston, though, and that's why the line is moved. But if I had to look anyway, man, I know it's growth, but that under sounds like a play. LJ, you got anything on this one, bro?
I took the under. We think alike. I think it's too many points because the Warriors are missing a lot of their offensive pieces. But if Amen Thompson is in, I'll be more okay with that, supposed to Sengun being out, because I don't think we really need Sengun, because I don't think the Warriors have enough size, in my opinion, to compete with our size that we still have, even if Sengun is out, because Amir is there, East is there, Durant's there. We got players that could, control the boards and limit the Warriors' possessions on the half court. So yeah, I'm on that under. I got 215.5. So is what I got. And I'm on a couple of props, man, because I think this is going to be a prop game. If Sengun's out, I'm going to look at Amir Thompson for sure as PRA, because he's going to have the ball in his hands, and he's going to rebound. He's going to try to get offensive rebounds to score. So he's going to always be in the possession to at least get a stat, an assist, a rebound, or a point, on every possession. So I'm definitely going to look at his PRA. I'm going to look at Durant's assists over 4.5 if Sengun is out as well, because if he gets double teamed, he's going to have to pass the ball. And some guys don't have to make the shot and create opportunities. So I think it'll be enough opportunities, because the Warriors don't play no defense. They're an over team for the most part, but a lot of the guys that shoot the ball are out. Moody, Steph, like you mentioned. So all that said, man, I'm official on the under, but I got a lot of props that I'm looking at. I'm just trying to make sure the injury report is clear and Amir and everybody's in that I need to be in, because that other parlay I told you about is in effect today too. Remember, I don't know if we was talking on screen or offline, but I'll tell you, every time the Thompson brothers play on the same night, I take their steals. I don't know if you remember that, but that situation is tonight. So I took 2+ steals for both of them and plus 204 parlay. Them Thompson boys.
Sounds good. All right, man. We covered that one pretty good. This next one, Nets and the Heat. Let me see if that line is moved to Heat -13.
I ain't
Total.
had nothing to say. You just skipped me though.
Oh my bad. I thought I asked you on the Warriors and Rockets, man. My fault.
No, but that's what's funny. You just saved me saying it'd be Warriors or nothing. I didn't add nothing, so
That's the only way I would look as Warriors or nothing, honestly.
I can't bet the Warriors though. But I don't want the Rockets at that giving up 3 possessions plus. So
So my bad. Nets and Heat. This total was also moved from 226 to 224. I think the Heat, health wise, are in pretty good shape. I made a play on this one. I played it, a few games ago. They just played the Nets. It hung 124 on them. So I went Heat team total over 119.5. I mean, not even a week ago, I think 124 on them. And that was in Brooklyn. So now you come to Miami. And just to put a few numbers behind this, last 5 games, Miami is first in pace. So they've been playing fast these last 5. They've been playing fast all year, but number 1 the last 5 games. Same span last 5 games. Brooklyn is dead last, 30th in defensive rating. Miami 6th in offensive rating last 5. And if you look at the last just 5 games with Brooklyn, they've given up 124, 106, 148, 126, and 123. And you asking 120 from the fastest paced team in the league? Sign me up. So Heat team total over 119.5 to the window. Stacks, you got anything on this one, bro?
yeah, I do. It's official play, but it's not my play. That's why I didn't put it in the for part of official plays when we're gonna give out plays in chat. I'm sure LJ knew about it. I don't know if he bets it or not or paid attention to it. But it's my homie Jimmy. It's his trend, and it's very successful. And he just wakes up when teams on the first leg of a back-to-back and they're double digit favorite, and they play on the first leg of the back-to-back. He just bets the under. And I don't know why it happens, but it seems like it cashes a lot. And then if it's high scoring the first half, he lies bet the under at halftime. So I didn't want to put it like it's not my play. I'm just following Jimmy. So I tailed it, and I've been betting it, and it's successful. That's the reason why I'm speaking on it. And there's another one. The same spot comes up later on that I did it again. So I bet it, but like I said, it's not my play. I just told the homie. That's all.
Okay, cool. LJ, what you got on this one, bro?
Yeah, I would say under. I mean, 7 straight unders in this matchup. So I don't see anything changing. The Nets, they're not very good offensive-wise. You just ran off the numbers, how they're at the bottom of the league. And speaking of the opponent's team total, I have it written right here. 10 out of the last 13 games, the Nets have allowed the opponents to go over their team total versus the Eastern Conference. So it correlates perfectly to your team total over. I mean, they got it the last game a couple days ago. Why can't they get it again? So definitely. But I don't have anything official in the game because these teams just played. So I didn't really dive into it like that. But the under definitely for sure will be a heavy lean.
And the Heat have the Hornets tomorrow in Charlotte. So possible look at, that could be a possible look ahead. The Hornets just destroyed Boston last night. So that's going to be a good game tomorrow, Heat and Hornets. So yeah, for me, team total over 119.5. Stacks -12.5, right?
No,
under.
It's the under.
Oh, under, my bad.
Yeah, I got
under.
No, matter of fact, I don't even think I gave you the number what I got. I got under 226.5 -110 when I bet it this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't even think I said it. It's the you just take the under when there's a team that's a double-digit favorite. Don't matter if they're home or road. If they're a double-digit favorite on the first leg of a back-to-back, you bet the under.
And I could see this, honestly, I could see this game being a lot like the meeting they just had 2 days ago.
Yeah, something just like that.
2 days ago.
Like the Nets will probably get like 86.
Yeah, it was 124 to 98. You know what I mean? So yeah, I
They'll
could see
probably get like 86 today.
I could see something similar like that happening today. And to your point, when I'm talking about maybe the Heat start fast or whatever, you might want to look at that. I don't know. I got to look at the numbers, but maybe Heat first half over. Just in case maybe they take their foot off the gas in the second half because they got to travel to Charlotte tomorrow.
And I'm about to say, like, we see what Charlotte doing. Look, we see it. Miami see it. So if they go up big, like, they definitely gonna start pulling people and taking their foot off the gas. Like, you better bring your A game because it doesn't seem like Charlotte playing around.
Nah. I like the way they looking, man.
Yeah, they just came out of nowhere. Like, Jimmy put a future for them to win the East at plus 3,000.
That's
He asked me my opinion before he did it, and I told him I don't agree with that. But at plus 3,000, I'm willing to take a swing. I can't see them unless Tatum go down when he come back because I think they're rushing him. But I don't know, like what they're doing now, and then to win the East, I think that's a big stretch.
It is.
You're gonna have to go through like Cleveland, Detroit,
New York,
Philly, maybe possibly Philly, the Knicks, like.
Austin.
I don't know. It's gonna be rough.
That's why it's 3,000.
Yeah,
that's exactly why it's 3,000.
It's levels to it. I like what Charlotte's doing, and I would love to see them get in as an 8th seed and either playing Detroit or one of those teams like that and really give them a series. I think they got weapons, man, to where they could really make it tough on a first round opponent.
And the good thing about that is that's why I said, you know what, maybe I will take a little swing because out of all the teams in the East, some of them are going to eliminate the other ones. So you're not going to have to play all of them. Mm-hmm. And then you look at Cleveland, you got 2 people who don't show up in the playoffs on that team. You look at Detroit, can we really trust Detroit? Like Philly? So, I mean, plenty of things that happen. That's all I say. But I wouldn't bet it. But I don't know, plus 3,000 make you think.
Mm-hmm. All right, Nets and Pistons, or not Nets and Pistons, Pistons and Spurs, man. This is another one that's going to be shaping up to be a good one. These totals haven't moved. Spurs still laying 3.5 at home. Total still sitting at 228.5. This is another game that I played. And I took the under 228.5. I mean, if you look at these two teams, both of them are, I believe top 5 in the league. I know definitely top 10, but they might both be top 5 defenses in the NBA. They just played on February 23rd, and the Spurs won that game in Detroit 114-103, and that total sat at 232.5, so it went way under. So I don't see what changes, as far as scoring. I still think it's going to be a defensive rock fight. I mean, you got 117 the last meeting. I don't know what's going to change to push it over 228.5, but I did take that under. Like I said, 2 top defensive teams in the NBA, and I expect the same thing tonight. LJ, you got anything on this one, bro?
Yeah, I got 2 officials in this game. I'm looking at this situation, and I believe Detroit had this game circled after being beat by them, like you just mentioned, in February. So I'm definitely going to look at Detroit early. But like we say, we can trust the Spurs in the first quarter. They're the best first quarter team. But they're coming off a 40-point win, bro. And it's their first game back home off a road trip. So are you going to be into the game early, you know what I'm saying? Or is Detroit going to have to smack you up and wake you up? You know what I'm saying? So I could kind of see the game going that way, to be honest with you. So I see that Detroit is 7-0 against the spread as a road dog, too. So this is where they play their best ball. And they're coming off a loss. So the situation is perfect for them, man. And I would take the first half. I already took the first half plus the 2 for Detroit, 7-4 against the spread in the first half on the road versus the West is Detroit. So they like going out on the road, and that's where they play their good ball. So I'm going to trust that they go have some revenge on their mind and want to slap up the Spurs early And it may be a game towards the end. Spurs may pull it off. That's why they still probably favorite. But I think Detroit has the advantage early in the game. So Detroit first half +2 official play.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like the Spurs. This is the first set of a front end of a back to back. They've got the Clippers tomorrow at home. So yeah, LJ, what you think about this one, bro?
It means stacks. I already went.
Oh, Stacks, man, I'm all over the place today. My fault. Stacks, what you like?
No, but Elder said it perfectly. Like they're 7-0 on the road as a dog, but more importantly, they're 10-1 in the season ATS as a dog. Period. Like whether they're home or away, they're coming off a loss, and they're coming off a loss to the Spurs team. Spurs team back home. LG said the best, like off a 40-point win on the last game of a road trip. That's me more than fade that. But this Pistons team as a dog, and we just seen this game where Castle pretty much put the clamps on Cade. I mean, he ain't shut him down, but he's the only one in the league that slowed him down like that. So I look for Cade to come back and be like, okay, you won round one, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. So I like the Pistons. It's a stacks play today. Anyone who knows about that, it's stacks play today number 2. And I got the +3.5 and -110.
Okay. Cade coming off a bad game too. He only had 10 points, 4 something from the field.
Yeah.
So definitely looking at him as a prop. Double, assists.
Or just put them all together. Just to be safe.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I think that's a good look. All right, man. Next one. Raptors Timberwolves. This one has got some injury implications in it. Timberwolves sitting at now 4.5 point favorites. It was 5.5. Total dropped a little bit from 226 to 225.5. Injury implications on both sides. So Ant got downgraded to questionable earlier today, and Ingram is questionable for Toronto today. I did make a play on this game. I took the +5.5. I really want Ingram in there. I didn't know he was questionable when I took the bet. So that's, as a capper, you always got to look at that injury report. But man, I mean, the Timberwolves just don't cover at home like that, and I think Toronto can hang around, maybe even without Ingram, maybe, but it would have to be Ingram and Edwards out for both sides. So I did take the +5.5. I don't feel as great about it as I do my other plays, but I really do like this one. Stacks, what you like on this one, bro?
I'm right with you. The only reason why I didn't bet it is because this is one of the first few. I had a slow start because I was out last night, and I had a 6.5, and I was staring at a 6.5. Maybe it was a 6. Might have been a flat 6. It was either 6 or 6.5, and I was staring at this morning, and I took too long to pull the trigger, and it dropped on me. But my whole thing was, one, I don't want the Timberwolves. I really don't want the Timberwolves this big of a favorite. Like, that's just not where I want the Timberwolves. I think the Raptors match up pretty well against them. But the only reason why I didn't pull the trigger on it is because I did know about B.I. not being in there. And not that he wasn't in there, but he was questionable. And my whole thing is I need him in there because if Ant wasn't playing, I ain't gonna lie, if Ant don't play, I wouldn't care about B.I. And my thought was, if I get both of them out of there, I'll just take this Raptors money line. But if Ant plays and B.I. don't play, I don't want to be on the Raptors.
Yeah.
So I'll wait till game time, and if I get B.I. and no Ant, I'll be on the money line. If I get both of them out, I'll be on the Raptors money line. If Ant's playing, I ain't doing nothing.
Got you. LJ, man, you like anything in Raptors Wolves?
No, man, I passed on this game. Like y'all said, Timberwolves are not good as a favorite, especially as a home favorite. I take the Wolves on the road. That's where they play their best ball. But the Raptors could easily cover this game and cover that. They can cover the first half, too, because the advantages have the Raptors in the first half. And the numbers telling me under. 10-4 to the under, last 14 is Toronto. So Timberwolves may come in this game, not be motivated at all. And that total goes under that 226.5. So I would lean there, but I pass. Nothing official.
And they
Okay.
trend under at home anyway. Talk about the Timberwolves. Like
Yeah.
their home games, it seems like they go just trend to the under.
Yeah, that makes sense that this will be a 100 game. Next one, Bulls and Suns. Suns laying 10.5 on the road. Total sitting at 224.5. Injuries for this one, Giddy. Giddy is questionable, and is it? How do you pronounce his name? Bucelis? Questionable for Chicago. Suns are fairly healthy. Brooks is, obviously still out with the hand issue. This is another game I played. I've been saying since the All-Star. Well, not really since the All-Star break, really since the trade deadline, because the trade deadline was right before the All-Star break. But I mean, this Bulls defense is a fade big time. I looked at them since February 1st. They're giving up 121 a game, just off rip. You know what I mean? And when they go on the road, their defense gets even worse. So, I took the Suns team total over the other day, and it looked like a sure cash, and then they stopped scoring in the fourth quarter. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, but I just think with the Suns being, let me check their schedule.
They got a game tomorrow.
They got a game tomorrow against New Orleans. And this is kind of a weird spot because they played 4 consecutive at home, went on the road, beat Sacramento. Now they're right back home. So it's not like they went on the road for one game, back home for another home stretch. So if the Bulls don't play defense at home, they not playing no damn defense on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I think I took the Suns team total over 117.5. I don't think the Bulls offer any type of resistance to Phoenix on the road. So I took Suns team total over 117.5. LJ, what you like on this one, bro?
I don't like nothing, but I'm not mad at your team total. Bulls suck, like you said. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA, bro. And the Suns, they haven't been doing too well coming out the All-Star break. They were probably money on the spreads, but I think the books have caught on to them, and they're juicing that spread up just a little bit too high for me to try to invest in the Suns. So I passed.
All right, Stacks, you like anything on this one, bro?
Yeah, this is the second game of Jimmy's system. Double-digit favorite on the first leg of a back-to-back. I took the under. I got a flat 225. And one thing he said that you just have to make up your mind and commit your mind that you're not going to pick and choose. You're going to wake up and bet it and live with the results because both of these unders are very uncomfortable. Like with the Heat, as fast as they play, with the Bulls, the way they don't play no defense, like both of these unders are very uncomfortable. But I've learned, don't question it. Like, either bet it or stop. Like, don't pick and choose because you're going to pick and choose the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
Keep betting it, and then if you feel it's not winning, stop betting it. And I haven't even tracked it, but just off the top of my head, I just know it's been successful. That's why I just I wake up and bet it. Sometimes if it's juiced, I'll wait. Because if it's juiced to the over, I'll wait to try to get a better number. It don't always work. Sometimes it goes backwards and starts going down, and that's the only thing about this trend. You just got to pick and choose. It's up to you when you want to bet it.
Right.
But I'm on the under. I got a flat 225.
And this could be another one of them games where it's 120 to 90 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So I could definitely see it. I could definitely see the Suns scoring the ball, then the Bulls can't. Suns are not bad defensively either. So they can get stops.
I just worry about the Bulls defense and like your team total. Like if Phoenix score 120, that's gonna put some pressure on my under.
And one thing I'll say to that is that Phoenix's pace is slow, so they don't play very fast. So
they walk the ball up the court.
Yeah. So that's why I think it could be a under spot, and the Suns hit their team total over because of the pace that they play at. All right, Next one, Lakers Nuggets. Nuggets laying 4.5 now. The line move. Total was also moved down to 240.5. Didn't bet this one, but the only way I could look is over. I mean, neither of these teams play defense like that. Denver likes to get up and down. LA likes to get up and down. So it would be over or nothing for me if I bet anything on this one. LJ, what you like in this one, bro?
Yeah, I literally looked at the over because Denver, that's all the way you're going to look is over. They're the number one over team in the NBA. But the fact that they're playing the Lakers and they're on the first end of a back-to-back because they got the Knicks tomorrow. So my theory is I'd rather take Denver with no rest because I don't know if they're going to win this game. I don't know if they're going to cover the spread. So they're very good coming off with no rest on a back-to-back when they lose. So I want to see the situation tomorrow, and I think it'll be a better investment for them to take the over as well, too. You know, on a back-to-back, their trend is to over as well. So as far as this game, I just focus on some props, man. Because, like I said, 10 out of the 14 matchups have gone under. So that's why I stayed off the total because it's too conflicting. And the Lakers have played Denver very well, 6-1 against the spread last 7 versus Denver. So they get up for this matchup. And Denver hasn't been playing well defensively since Aaron Gordon is out of that lineup. So until he comes back and they got their full roster, I think we can see much more of Denver at their peak and try to get some money with them because Aaron Gordon's a big piece for them missing in that front court. That's why Jokic be grabbing all the rebounds. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
All that said, I'm on DeAndre Ayton under PRA. It's something that I've been invested in pretty much all year because I believe he's a bum and he doesn't get motivated on certain games. And when your matchup isn't a threat to you, you're going to take, some games lightly. But a lot of times he runs from the smoke. And Jokic is somebody that he can run from the smoke because Jokic is the best player in the NBA. So I don't see him getting his PRA tonight. A couple weeks ago, it was under 19.5. They dropped it to under 17.5, bro. PRA for DeAndre Ayton. That's a center. Under 17.5. And you know what? I'm going to take it. 5 out of the last 8 games on the road versus the West. He's going under this number. And the last game versus Denver, he had a 12 PRA. So I expect him to keep that average going under PRA for 17.5 DeAndre Ayton. And I'm going to take Luka over 7.5 assists. I mean, he's averaging 8 on the road, and he's hit this number 5 out of his last 7 games. So he's going to be looking to dish the ball. The ball's in his hands all the time. So it's either the players that are going to make the shot or miss the shot. So it's on them. But I think he could get that average because they play at a fast pace, and he pretty much, like I said, keeps the ball in his hands. So Luka over 7.5 assists, and DeAndre Ayton under 17.5 PRA is my bet.
Good look. I might have to tell you on that Ayton look.
He's a bum, bro. Tell him.
Okay, so who's a bigger bum, Miles Turner or DeAndre Ayton?
Well, Miles
DeAndre
Turner
Ayton.
won the number 1 pick.
I about to say, by far, DeAndre Ayton. He was the number 1 pick.
Okay. Enough said.
Straight up.
Enough said, he was a number 1 pick. So
And if you look at Ayton, don't nobody want Ayton.
Yeah. At least Miles Turner was somebody wanted him. The Bucks actually when they got him.
I about to say, the Bucks went out their way to get him.
Yeah. Yeah, DeAndre's a bum.
Lakers was just grasping at straws.
Yeah.
they went way out of their way to get him. Cut Dame, gave him damn near $30 million a year, and he averages probably 3-4 rebounds a game.
It just lets you know that we chose the wrong life because I feel like I could be a coach. Like some of the coach's decisions and up top, like the manager decisions, like that they didn't make, like just 2 players that we're talking about off the top of my head. Miles Turner, like what'd you trade for him for? And DeAndre Ayton, like I'll never forget. DeAndre Ayton embarrassed me the very first game of the season. I've been off him ever since then. Like I'm like, man, he in La La Land playing with Bron and playing with Luka. Like this is your time to stop being a bum. And it's like you're even worse now. Like I remember in Arizona in college, like he was an animal. Like what happened?
That's because he was playing against kids.
Yeah.
But even when he went to Phoenix, though, he was all right in the beginning.
Real quick, y'all, Sengun just got ruled in for Houston. So just one, I know, LJ, you had some
Yeah.
look
I'm
kind of
on it right now.
that. So, yeah, he just got ruled in, and
I might take his assist. Yeah.
Amin is in, and Jabari is game time.
Okay. Good news, brother. I'm on it. Good news.
Quick update. I know, Stacks, you were looking at Trae Young's assists. Maybe he's only going to be on 17 to 20 minutes restriction today.
That's why I said you're going to get it fast. That's the reason why I didn't bet it. Like, I think it's a good bet, but knowing that how long he's been gone, then a new team, like, he's going to get them assists really, really fast. Like, he's going to come down and just start throwing lobs.
Also, for Dallas, too, I know you guys were on the over, so Flag is going to be on a 20 to 25 minute restriction. Marshall is available. Klay Thompson is available. And Brandon Williams is ruled out. So for that over, you got Klay in there, you got Marshall in there, even 20 to 25 minutes of Flag, you know. So
that's about 15 points.
Yeah, that's a good look for the over. All right, y'all, this last one, Pelicans and Kings. Kings getting 5.5 at home. Total sitting at 234.5. There is some injury news for this one. For the Pelicans, I think Trey Murphy is probable. Zion is questionable, and I think that's it on New Orleans side. So I didn't look at this game too much. I mean, both these teams stink. Kings are tanking. Pelicans stink, but they have no reason to tank because they don't own their draft pick this year. It goes to Atlanta. So I just got to think if anybody's got an incentive to win this game is the Pelicans, but you asking for, almost 3 possessions to win the game. So the only way I would look is the over. Neither of these teams play defense.
I said 3 possessions, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, hold up. Hey, but the thing about it is me, I want Zion to play because if Zion and Murphy's in the game and, I'm doing pretty well at the end of the night, I may throw some at the Pelicans, because against the spread, road favorite 3-1, 75%. So when are we going to see the Pelicans again as a road favorite? You know what I'm saying? It's below a below 500 team, which they've done well. I've got it right here. They beat the Jazz twice. They beat the Warriors. They beat Memphis twice. They beat the Nets, and they beat the Wizards. 8-3 straight up versus below 500 teams in their last 11 games. Like you said, if any team would be motivated to take this game seriously, it's going to be the Pelicans because it seems like they beat up on below 500 teams, and they're below 500 as well. So that's the only way I would look, bro. Just to throw some at it at the end of the night, who knows? But nothing official. But definitely the Pelicans is a good spot for them since they're a road favorite.
And the Pelicans just beat them on February 9th, 120-94.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they destroyed them once already, fairly recent. So, I don't see why they can't do it again. Like we said,
for real.
The Pelicans have no incentive to lose games. So, Stacks, what you like in this one, bro?
Only thing I got is the recommendation for LJ. If you're doing good at the end of the night, just go to bed. Don't bet on the Pelicans. Just take your money and run. Like, I'm not betting this game. Like, it was easy for this slate for me with Jimmy's 2 trends in this game. So that was 3 games I just knocked off the board. Like, as soon as I didn't even have to cap those 3 games. Pelicans and Kings, cut it out. I'm not betting nothing in this game. I don't care who plays. I don't care what the total is. Like, because just like LJ said, what if I'm doing good and I bet the Pelicans? You know how mad I'm gonna be if I'm doing good to give a unit back because I bet the Pelicans.
And here's the thing, and B-Man just commented. He said Stephen A. Smith is on the Pelicans too, so that makes me want to stay far away from
There
it.
you
Oh
go. See?
man, hey, you're right.
See what I mean, LJ?
Yeah, take your
If
money.
you're doing
and
good,
run.
man, just go to bed, man. Get some steak and fries and smoke you something and go to bed.
Yeah, you're right. The fact that he just put that in the comments, I'm not bet on the Pelicans.
Nah.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith. What? Somebody
All
should
right.
ask him, so how much you bet on the Pelicans, Stephen A. Smith?
Nothing.
I want to see that bet slip, too.
Yeah,
That just sound like cap.
he ain't bet shit.
He ain't bet nothing. He talking.
All right, y'all. We covered 9 games, man. 45 minutes. Good time. Good time on that. We're gonna move to top plays. In our parlay, our let's parlay segment. So first off, top plays. I'll go to you first, Stacks. What is your top play that you want to leave us with? And if you got anything that you want to let us know that you're doing on X or other platforms, let us know, brother.
Yeah, my top play, we're going to Detroit basketball. Give me the Bad Boys plus 3.5. That'll be my best bet of the day. And yeah, I'm on here. I'll be with LJ on Pub. Not together, but he be on there. I'll be on there. I think maybe once we was on there. I'll be on Tony's. Starting tomorrow, I'll be on Tony's. I don't know who's familiar. He has the drive-through, and he's bringing the drive-through back. It might even start today. But I'll be on the drive-through tomorrow on Tony's. I'll be on here. And, I'm not hard to find. So, Detroit Bad Boys, best bet, plus 3.5, minus 110 at Fanatics when I bet it.
Let's get it. LJ, man, what are you liking? And where can they catch you and follow your work?
Well, I'll give you my 5-piece, my best 5 that I put out. Magic first quarter minus 2.5. Got Detroit first half plus 2. Warriors Rockets under 215.5. And my props, Luka over 7.5 assists. DeAndre Ayton under 17.5 PRA. And the Thompson boys, 2+ steals apiece, parlayed at plus 204 is what I got official for the show. And yeah, man, they can follow me on X. I put out video every day. 9-2, I think, last 11, up 6 units. So doing very well right now. Let's see if we can keep the winning streak going. So top of the morning, y'all will be seeing my face, another video. And let's just keep grinding, man. Get this money, put our head down, go to work, and continue to go after what we love to do, man. That's all we can do. Because when you put the work in, you get good results, man. That's just how life works. So let's keep getting it.
All right, for myself, I got 4 plays in. Heat team total over 119.5. Suns team total over 117.5. Raptors plus 5.5 in Minnesota, and Detroit, San Antonio under 228.5. 4 plays that I've locked in. I know the Heat, I think, might have moved. Not sure about the others. But that's what I've got as far as my top looks. So we're gonna move to Let's Parlay. And for my parlay piece, I am going to just go back to Miami. They just hung 124 on this team on the road. They come back home where they're gonna dictate pace. Nets ain't gonna be able to do nothing to stop them. It wouldn't surprise me if Miami scored 200 points tonight. So I got them.
I hope they don't.
Well, you damn. If they score 200, then the under's fucked, right?
Yeah, I'm shocked. They scored 200.
My look for the parlay is Miami team total. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go to y'all too because this number might have moved. So if you want to put this in the parlay, it might not be there. So I'm gonna let you two go first. I might have to choose another one. LJ, what is your parlay piece?
I think I'm gonna veer off the hockey because if I would have did a video this morning, it would have been the Lightning money line, man. Coming off a loss versus the Western Conference, 4-0, straight up off a loss, man, versus the West. And I just believe that they're gonna come out and put it on the Jets. And like I said, the game could go over 2, but let's just stick to the Lightning money line. Minus 190, I think, is it right now. So we could put that on the parlay piece.
Yes, sir. Stacks, what you got?
That's so great.
Huh?
That's wild. I'm also going to hockey.
Oh,
Give me the Florida Panthers, Columbus Blue Jackets over 6.
yeah.
It moved up
On
to
that
6.5, but it's a parlay piece. So I got 6 this morning at minus 120. So by now, since it's 6.5 at 103, so this will be a little juice. So it's the parlay piece. Florida Panthers, Columbus Blue Jackets up and over 6. That game come on at like 7 or 7:30, so you might want to get that in soon.
Okay. Could we put it in? So for the sake of the parlay, could we put it in at 5.5 goals? It's minus 186.
It's
Yeah.
minus 186.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Over
yeah.
5.5. Yeah.
Yeah, that way it don't push.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
I like it.
I'm putting these in just so I can get odds on them. So the Miami team total actually went down a point to 118. So for my look, you getting a better number. So Miami team total over 118.5. You put that together, and that's if you put Heat team total minus 118, Tampa on the money line, and Florida and Columbus buck line, that is a plus 3.
No, not the puck line, the over 5.5.
Oh, the over 5.5 total goals. My fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure it's right.
Yep.
Yeah, not the puck line. That means just saying the Blue Jackets going to win by 2 goals.
Right.
Yeah.
That comes out to a plus 342 on FanDuel.
Let's go.
I figured that
I messed it up. I messed it up last time. I bet you I don't this time. That's why I went to hockey. And I messed up the first leg. Like I was so pissed off. The first leg. And why couldn't it have been one of y'all get the first leg and mess it up? Why had to be me?
I don't know, man. But here's the thing: when we tried to start doing these before, and I was messing them up, and I'm like, man, fuck this, man. I don't want to do it no more. I'm the
That's
one
how it be. Like when you mess up the first leg, you be like, man, I'm done with that. But I was going to be done.
My
But I
book
was
won't
like,
let me
man,
parlay that. It won't let me parlay that team total with that money line, bro. I hate that. See what I'm saying? Living in another state,
Wait.
bro.
They won't let you parlay what?
They won't let me parlay team totals with a money line of a team.
So with the Heat team total, you can't put the Lightning money line on it.
No.
It's
Ooh,
two different sports.
that's rough. That's
What I'm
rough.
saying, dog. That's my
wild.
point about
No,
living
that's
here.
rough.
That's wild.
That's just one example.
Right.
I'm about to say, yeah, but that's a heavy example because it's multiple. It's multiple sports. So I don't. That's wild.
That's crazy.
But it'll
That's
let me parlay in the same sport.
Right, but you can't multi-sport. That's
Not
crazy. 'Cause
that.
a lot of-
Like I can do other sports like money line spreads. I just can't do the team total. I can't do first period over and parlay it with another team like money line. Like I can't. Certain
Right.
shit he won't let me do.
Like Bet Rivers, they'll give you a boost if you do a multi-sport. It has to be 3 legs. It's like once a week they'll give you of course it's not today, but if you have a 3-leg multiple sport, they'll give you like a 20% boost.
But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm gonna get y'all cash apps and stuff, and I'm gonna send some money on these parlays. Because if we hit, bro, hey, that's extra money, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yes,
that.
sir.
Oh yeah, and I like this parlay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like it too.
I'm gonna put a little bit on it too. All right, y'all. Well, we covered 9 games. We'll be back on Sunday, y'all. Sunday is a loaded slate. We have how many games on Sunday? And moving forward too, we talked about this in our group chat. Just for our viewers, just looking at the schedule, the rest of the regular season, it's looking like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays are like the big marquee days, the most games, the best matchups. So moving forward, you'll be seeing us Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday here on the YouTube channel. So lock us in, like, subscribe. On Sunday, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 10 piece on deck. You got matchups: Boston at Cleveland, New York at LA, Detroit at Miami, Houston at San Antonio, Charlotte and Phoenix. So
Yeah, it's some good matchups.
there's some good matchups. 4 nationally televised games. So Boston and Cleveland is and New York and LA are ABC games in the early afternoon, and then NBC takes over in the evening at 8, and they got Houston, San Antonio, and Charlotte and Phoenix to round out the night. So we'll be back with you guys Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll have some looks on that game and on that card. And until then, we out. Y'all be safe, and we'll catch you on Sunday.
Peace.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now. I'm going to try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.